Hello, everyone. This is Coach Tiffany, and welcome to your 7-day no sugar challenge. Challenges usually is not a word I like to use, but in this case, it might be a challenge for some of you to remove sugar out of your diets. And trust me, I speak from experience because I myself am a recovering sugar addict. Guys, those scones, those biscottis, those muffins, those croissants, guilty as charged. They've been part of my life for a really long time. And I remember thinking to myself, well, I exercise regularly. Why do I not see more change? And honestly, it was because of all those foods I would have on a regular basis. Those foods would stop my progress. Those foods would just fill me up with, fill my bloodstream with too much sugar. And it honestly was all the exercise I did, I'm sure, was trying to just keep me where I was versus just helping me transform to where I want to go. So today and this week, it could be a challenge, but how about we see it more as an exploration as to where we are today and where we want to go. You guys would not be here if this is not something you've been thinking about, if this is something that's been on your mind, because better eating habits, what does it create, right? It creates just a better life. And honestly, that's what it boils down to, a better life, you feeling better in your body. And that's the core of everything. Your health, how you feel, transmits into your career, your relationships, everything. It's that's the basis of how you live your life. So the healthier you are, the better you can show up in the world. And that's why this is a powerful moment. And I'm so happy to be here with all of you today. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you. And I'm here to be your cheerleader in the background, keeping you on track. Now, you guys might see my dog coming in and out. That's Blizzy. Blizzy might make an appearance or two. Okay, so a few things. I want to say that this week has been a nice long study for me. I've studied sugar this week quite a bit. I've listened to different podcasts. I listened to Eric Edmias, and by the way, I'm totally butchering his name. So Eric Edmias, who is the creator of Wild Fit. I've listened to my own schooling with Mind Valley. I'm taking a course right now, and we're talking about sugar and grains. I listened to countless YouTube videos. I read some articles, and I mean, this is just me wanting to make sure that I'm up to date with all the information out there having to do with sugar, and especially cutting out sugar and all the dangers of sugar. Guys, sugar is everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And in these next 7 days, I just want to take you along on a journey with me. And I'm going to break it down with you right now. Okay. So what you should be expecting during these 7 days, the first 2 days. So if you start with us tomorrow, Monday, so Monday and Tuesday, for instance, let's say you start with at the same time, it's just going to be a 2 days of discovery, exploration. I want you to keep eating the way you've been eating. We're not cutting sugar out of your diets now. We're just becoming really mindful. We're mindful of what brings us to want to eat the sugar, what kind of foods we're currently eating, and also during these 2 days of exploration, I want you to start becoming detectives, noticing and reading the labels, the food labels, because you will notice that sugar is hidden. And if you sent me your email address, I would have sent you also a document that lists all the different names that sugar uses in this industry. And guys, it is pretty wild. I mean, there's over 60 different names of sugar. We're going from honey to high fructose corn syrup to lactose, to malt syrup, to carob syrup, caramel, cane sugar, date sugar. I mean, it has so many different names. And why do you think that is? It's because sugar companies are a company, and they're starting to notice that people are being more mindful about the sugar or the amount of sugar intake they bring into their diets, and they want to hide it so that you don't feel so bad when you buy something and it doesn't say sugar, right? Even this yogurt today, I bought it, and I was noticing, it was they do a really good job with the marketing. They talk about it's probiotic. It's, has 90% lactose free, and it's essential vitamins. It's plain. And you would think there'd be, if it's a plain yogurt, there shouldn't be any sugar. But guys, in a 3 cups, so 3/4 cups, which is 175 grams, there's still 7 grams of sugar. And I was looking at the ingredients here, and one of the ingredients is lactase, and there's also agar. I'm not sure if I'm saying it properly, but I looked those up, and that's still like sugar. And ultimately, guys, I want you to know that everything that you eat breaks down ultimately to sugar, but there's different kinds of sugars, right? There's like the natural occurring, and then there's the ones that are manufactured, that are just processed, refined. And that's what we're trying to cut out of our diets. I mean, even your mayo has sugar, even your ketchup. And one tablespoon of ketchup has 1 teaspoon of sugar. It's almost like you're putting sugar, literally refined sugar on your hot dogs and burgers and so on. Again, you're just becoming a detective. You're starting to notice, and that's all I want from you guys. So first 2 days, start noticing your habits. Notice also, this one's really important, your emotions that influence your food decisions. The emotions that influence your food decisions is huge. I'll give you guys an example. And yeah, I've already shared this in either my welcome video or the video I did with the bonus that I went through a little slideshow. But your emotions, if you're feeling tired, or if you're feeling sad, or you're feeling just stressed, sometimes those emotions are going to affect you in the sense that it's like a trigger. It's going to suddenly, your mind is going to start talking to you and saying, oh, maybe if I just had the chocolate or the donut or the biscotti or whatever, it's going to like make us feel better. And that, guys, is emotions, which triggers what we eat. And it's interesting because once we made the decision that yes, we're going to go eat that food, we feel so good. It's almost like a reward, right? It's like rewarding us. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have it. And then you eat it. And it's not always the same when you eat it, but it's how you feel even before you've had your first bite. So with all that, day 1, day 2, just explore. That's all I want you guys to do. And then we're moving gradually through this. So in the 7 days, it's going to be gradual. And then day 3, 4, and 5, we're cutting out the refined sugar. However, we're keeping the fruit. And I want you to eat your fruit in the morning time on an empty stomach. And then finally, day 6 and 7, that's when we're cutting all the sugars out, including the fruit, and we're going cold turkey for just 2 days. So that is like the plan for this week. But right now, this is day 1. I'm so proud of you guys for being here. Day 1, let's do this. Let's crush this. Your only job for today is notice what you're eating, how you're eating, what time you're eating, and become a detective. Start noticing what you're eating and where the sugar is hidden. Are we having a little bit of it, or are we already having a lot of it? And start noticing, if you're one of my friends who loves pop sodas, guys, start noticing how many of those you drink when you drink it. So just become a detective in your lives when it comes to your food decisions. All right, that's day 1. I'm going to be back for day 2 tomorrow. I want to see how you guys do. And with that being said, keep on going, guys.